Hi everyone, for your math test today, I'm just going to kind of go over what I would like you to do and read the questions. And then you are going to try as much as possible to try and do this math test on your own. But feel free to ask mom or dad or maybe an older brother or sister just to read the questions to you. But try and figure it out on your own. So you did get this math test in your little hand-in packages that you got on Friday. And it says grade 1, unit 9 math test right up on the top. So the important part that we always do on every piece of paper that we get is put our name on it. That's going to be very important. Please do that right now. Put your name on it. On this first part here, you're going to do some adding and subtracting with two-digit numbers. Now, there are two examples for you because I want you to draw those bean containers and single beans as well. So the first question is 75 minus 41. So we drew out the 75 in beans and then take away 41, and we show the takeaway by crossing off 4 tens and 1 single bean. And the answer is 34. You can see the answer is 34 because that's what's left in the beans. Then you're going to do the exact same thing with your adding. Here, this question says 64 plus 35. So we drew out the 64, the first number on the top, and the second number on the bottom. And then the answer all together is 99, and we can see because we just combine all of the beans. I want you to practice doing that here, 40 minus 40. So don't forget to draw out the beans and cross off the beans since it's minus. This one is 52 plus 16, and since it is plus, you need to write 52 on the top and then 16 on the bottom. Then here on the very bottom of the page, you're just going to do some adding. Feel free to draw the line to separate your tens and your ones and try and make sure that you are doing the ones column first. Then you're going to turn the page, and on the very top of this next page, you have 3 questions that you're going to subtract. Try and do the same thing, divide the question, tens and ones, and answer the ones column first, then move on to the tens column. Now here we have a couple of word problems. Let me read them for you. You're going to read the word problem. You're going to decide if you should add or subtract for this word problem, and then you're going to figure it out. You're going to get the answer for the word problem. So the first one says, 10 children drew pictures of shells. 7 more drew fish pictures. How many children drew pictures? So, are you going to add or subtract? Circle 1. Then do the adding or the subtracting and write the answer on the line. The next one. 2 first grade classes went to the beach. One class had 25 students. The other class had 21. How many students went to the beach? So you decide, are you adding or are you subtracting? Circle 1. And then write the answer on the line. Now here we have an adding question, but it's shown to you in tens and ones. What you need to do is figure out how many tens and ones are the first number, write it down. Figure out how many tens and ones are the second number, write it down, and then solve to figure out the answer. Okay? You're going to do the same thing for this question here. Then I want you to turn the page. This should look pretty familiar. You're going to solve the adding and the subtracting questions on top, and then you are going to match the answer of those questions to how the number can be shown in a different way. So just draw a nice straight line. That way I can see which one you've matched it up to properly. Then we have 2 numbers written differently down here. What I want you to do is count how many there are, which number is shown, and write the number on the line beside. Then you are done your work for today. Again, if you need some help, feel free to ask mom or dad or older brother and sister to read some of the questions for you. but try and solve them on your own. I hope that you try your very best for this test and that you're excited for our next math unit, because I know that I am very excited to get into our next math unit. See you later.